Hi, it's Mitch from Pickdawgz.com here with your free pick in the Yankees versus Blue Jays Major League Baseball matchup on Sunday, April 7th, 2024. If you like all the free picks we do at Pickdawgz, you'll love our premium picks, our best bets. Use the discount code PICK for 15% off. We also have products meant for people who make big bets, people with big bankrolls looking for one-on-one concierge-style service. We offer these products. They're just not available on the website. They're still easy to get. You just got to text the number that you see on the screen. So if you make big bets like I do, go ahead and text that number. But let's head to the stadium in the Bronx where the Yankees are taking on the Blue Jays. Louis Gill on the mound for the Yankees. It's Bowden Francis on the mound for the Blue Jays. Oh, Bowden Francis got absolutely pummeled in the last time we saw him in Houston. 10 hits, 7 runs. It was not pretty at all. Meanwhile, Gill looked pretty good when we saw him out in Arizona pitching for the Yankees. Of course, very tough to tell with one game under their belt. We know that, Francis probably a little bit better than what we saw out there. And Gill, probably not quite as strong as, what we saw out there in Arizona. But at the same time, the Yankees playing reasonably good baseball here. The Blue Jays, considering they haven't played a home game and they're, 10 games into the season at this point, well, you got to call it what it is. It's not like they've had the easy schedule either. Tampa Bay Rays, Houston Astros, New York Yankees, all on the road to start the season. While the Red Sox started the road, on the road as well, playing out on the West Coast. I wouldn't say playing the Mariners, the A's, and the Angels is anywhere near close to what the Blue Jays have had to. So I think, coming in around 500 or barely below or above 500 is really as good as could be expected from this Blue Jays team. The thing is that, with Francis on the mound, just not all that confident in what he can do, and of course what we saw from Gill in his last outing certainly was something pretty strong that we saw. When we look at the Blue Jays bats, just 146 versus right-handed pitching and 269 against lefties, while the Yankees hitting 232 against righties and 225 against lefties. So while the Yankees seem to have this murderer's row lineup, which they do, they're still not hitting for average, even though they are hitting for power and winning games. We saw that in Friday's game when they were unable to even put a run on the board against the Toronto Blue Jays. Feast and famine, a lot of swinging and missing when you have a lot of power hitters. It's kind of like, Bryce Harper. It's like, man, when he hits those home runs, they're just these towering shots, and usually they come in bunches. But when he's cold, oh man, is he cold. And, you see that a lot with power hitters. I don't mean to single out Bryce Harper. Obviously a guy who is one of the better players in all of baseball today. I think when we look at the Yankees, the reason they've been winning hasn't been that lineup really, though. It has been the pitching staff with a 3.02 ERA for the starters, 2.01 for the pen. And I think for the Jays, obviously up against it here, 4.87 for the starters in that pen, 4.28. Not big on big odds and front runners, but I think in this case, you got to just take the Yankees, and that's going to be my free pick. Of course, while you're doing your picks, putting your bets in, be sure to use our free betting tools at sportschatplace.com. 100% free, and they'll help put you on the most favorable bets on the board today.